Yo, 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 what's going on out there, Fight World? It's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two big dogs in this fight game. We have Shakur Stevenson, the undefeated three-division world champion, one of the hottest young stars in the game. Then we have Gervonta Tank Davis, another undefeated three-division world champion. He is arguably the hottest fighter in the game, arguably the face of boxing. Got a fight coming up June 15th. But Gervonta Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson has been going back and forth on social media. As y'all can see right here, see Tank getting off on him. What the F is this? Still fight like he in the amateur, so good fight back. Right, talking about him in the one fight. Shakur come back and talk about who is at the top of the 135 pound. Why wouldn't you be fighting this year? If you got 6-7 fight deal, why you can't fight me first? Tank come back, you a BITCH look. You not the top. You a top ranked fighter. They run the ranks. Yo, should be fight on Thursday night. Y'all can go back and read all that. But y'all see Gervonta Tank Davis going at Shakur Stevenson. They both at 135 pounds. And people saying, well, Tank should be trying to fight him now. He should be trying to fight him now. Why he just running his mouth? You understand? But Gervonta Tank Davis know that they on two different sides of the streets right now, right? Could they make it happen? Not right now, right? I'm just going to be real with you. But this fight will take place in the future. Understand what I'm saying? This fight will take place in the future because Gervonta Tank Davis already made it clear that he's coming for everybody. Everybody. We all seen what happened tonight, so y'all get ready for Tank to really go at these boys. And Tank, he say what he say and he mean what he say. You dig? If y'all can like it or not, but I respect Gervonta Tank Davis because I know the dude real and trill, and I know he a man of his word. And I feel like, him and Shakur Stevenson is go get it on when Shakur Stevenson get up off the top rank because, top rank don't really want to do real business like that. You understand? But we will see in the future what Shakur Stevenson do when it comes to, re-signing. Now, Shakur Stevenson, he say he want a rematch, with his last fight, the Dominican guy, right? Can't get his name right now, right? Santos, Dela Santos. So he said he want to rematch. A lot of people was on him talking about he this, talking about he that, and that's the fight that Tank talk about, saying he was running. He was scared to fight back. He still fight like an amateur, things of that nature, which I guess you could credit in that fight. Of course, I feel like he could have did more offensively, but defensively wise, he was what he do best, making you miss and getting out the way. Sometimes it make you miss and make you pay. But, Shakur Stevenson was doing what he do best. We all know how he get down in the ring. He's defensive minded first, and then his offense come along. But he do got some offense, you know what I'm saying? I don't hold that against him like he ain't a top-notch fighter because he is a top-notch fighter, you know what I'm saying? Tank got his way of looking at things. I'm going to look at it how I look at it. But, Shakur Stevenson telling Tank, if you got a 6-7 fight deal, why can't I be first? Because, Tank has Frank Martin now. You feel me? And Shakur said, oh, you fighting a dude that ducked me. And I got to call bull on that because Frank Martin ain't ducked nobody. But Gervonta Tank Davis still has Frank Martin, which is a hell of a fight. And you can't sleep on Frank Martin because Frank is a dog. You know what I'm saying? So Tank is focusing on what's in front of him, as he should. Right? He get on there, he just letting it be known that, looking at Shakur last fight, he called him out on his fight and what he's seen from the fight. But he know he got to stay focused on what's going down. He know he can't overlook no Frank Martin because he know for a fact that once you start overlooking and not paying attention to what's in front of you, you'll get Devin Haney. You'll get Devin Haney. You understand? So at the end of the day, Tank is smart, bro. And Gervonta Tank Davis, he is the face of boxing, arguably outside of Canelo. And he is the hottest smoking thing for us, the youngsters in the game. So he's not going to slip up and let his spot get taken. You know what I mean? By looking ahead and not staying focused. But he said he coming for everybody, and I believe him. So, once he get done, if he get past Frank Moore, because like I said, I rock with Frank, then he can focus on the Shakur Stevenson or somebody else. Shakur, you got a fight coming up with somebody and it ain't Tank. That's what you need to be focusing on. But, you and Tank going back and forth, I like it. I really do like it. You know what I mean? Shakur Stevenson, to me, is, man, a motherfucker. He's bad, man. Well, Ali say, man, he's bad, which a lot of people try to hate on that and talk their stuff and say this and say that. But you got to get Shakur Stevenson his just on his credit, bro. He is in that elite class. What I like about him is he stick to his guns. He don't get outside himself. And you got to respect that in somebody. You're not going to have good nights all the time. But the name of the game is to win. Get that W. Make sure you walk out victorious. Let the people say what they go say, because the fans are fickle. They go bend left or right or stay straight up whenever, you know what I'm saying, wherever the wind blows. So it's up to you to go inside that ring and walk out victorious. And you worry about if it was exciting or if it wasn't exciting later, and figure out how to get better, win, lose, or draw. Either way it go. You know what I mean? And that's what Gervonta Tank Davis is doing. But with Tank, getting that Shakur Stevenson, it's good for the sport. It's good for the sport. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people go try to say, well, Tank always just running his mouth, man. He ain't trying to fight nobody out there, man. He just doing this, he just doing that. Y'all are lie. Y'all are lies, because now that Tank is away from Floyd Mayweather, Gervonta Tank Davis taking over his own career, right? Gervonta Tank Davis has fought Hector Garcia, Ryan Garcia, now he finna fight Frank Martin, and he's gonna keep it going if he get past Frank Martin. And you gotta respect that lineup. If you say you don't respect that lineup, you just a Gervonta Tank Davis hater. You really just a Gervonta Tank Davis hater, bro. And that's just the truth of the matter. But Tank is doing this thing, and they all, chasing out the Tank. They all chasing out the Tank. You know what I mean? So Tank know what he doing. He ain't dumb. He know this game is chess, not checkers. He moving smart like he's supposed to, and letting chips fall where they may, and making the fights happen when they supposed to happen. And once he step inside that square circle, he know what he got to do. He know what he got to do. But he know the mids gonna keep running up, right? Because at the end of the day, a lot of people like to talk that ish. Boxing is a business now. Then it's a sports second. It's just the fact of the matter. Money B is here to keep it trill and keep it real. I'm gonna kick the real game and kick the real knowledge to y'all. Ain't no falling short around these parts. So when I'm looking at Gervonta Tank Davis going at Shakur Stevenson, it's chess, not checkers. He throwing the bait out there. But like I say, they both got different fights coming up that they got to worry about first. And then, we can talk about this fight, because I do believe that this fight is going to take place, and it's one of the biggest fights in boxing. One of the biggest fights in boxing. But one thing Shakur got to do is get that fan base up and get the people back on his side, because they hating on him after that De Los Santos fight. They feel like he's not entertaining. They feel like he don't draw. No, they talk a lot of bull crap about him, especially with Devin Haney trying to shit on him and things of that nature. After Devin Haney just lost to Ryan Garcia, you see the situation y'all. You dig what I'm saying? So Shakur just got to go out there and get that fan base up, you know what I'm saying? Get the people back on his side, back going out there getting a good victory in spectacular fashion, and then put some spark on that fight. You dig? Don't get me wrong. If you make Shakur and Tank happen, of course, it's going to be spark, because of who Tank is, who Shakur is, then it's going to do like that. But you want to have people knowing who you is a little bit, instead of people saying, well, let me go check him out and see if he good, or this, that, and third. Other than people saying, he finna take on Shakur Stevenson, baby. This going to be it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do things to pull your weight as well, and not leave it all in Tank hands to promote and go out there and perform to sell a fight and things of that nature, because that's where it's at right now, just to be realistic with it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's going to be one hell of a fight, bro. One hell of a fight. I keep telling people, Shakur ain't no pushover for nobody. He's a bad boy. He can fight his ass off. I don't let that De Los Santos fight change my mind on things like other suckers do, because people like to look at one fight and then be in the moment as judges. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not taking nothing away from Shakur Stevenson at all. He's a bad boy. He's in the elite class, and Tank has to be very careful and be on his A game with Shakur. You did? Straight like that. But it's a hell of a fight, man. They going back and forth on Twitter, man, talking that ish to each other. I like it like that. Tank go pull his rank as the big dog, because he is the big dog, and he got the right to talk his ish. Shakur Stevenson ain't bagging down from nothing, because he about busting, so he go talk his ish. You know what I mean? And it just, start building up the fight. But like I said, they got to worry about what's in front of them, and they got to handle their business. Otherwise, you'll get Devin Haney, and then you'll be finding yourself 4 fights back. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, this is good for the sport. Shouts out to Tank. Shouts out to Shakur. I rock with both. Keep doing y'all thing, man. Keep giving us some content to talk about, but stay focused on what y'all got in front of y'all. And then when the time is right, sign them contracts and let's get it on. Straight like that, and might be on to the next.